Hey, what's up guys? Rami here with your second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update for Friday, August 14th. Happy Friday, everyone. In this stimulus update, we'll talk about the latest news from all parties involved in the stimulus package negotiations, and we'll see where we stand right now. And also give you updates on what's happening with the unemployment benefits that are coming from the executive orders that President Trump signed and when to expect the money to start flowing. I'm just gonna say this, it's not all good news, so hear me out and let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. Just please make sure you hit the like button on the video so that YouTube can share this important information with other people on this platform. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so I can update you on everything regarding the second stimulus check and stimulus package plus more money and finance news. So let's start with the person who's been pretty much hiding for a while now, and that is Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. He gave a speech on the floor of the Senate where he said, "Families are suffering, Americans are dying. It would serve the nation better if the Democratic leaders would act like it's a crisis." Okay, on the other side, Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, was asked if negotiations will continue until September without an agreement. And she said, "I hope not. People will die." Okay, so both parties just keep talking about people dying, yet they're not taking any action or doing anything about it other than arguing and fighting. So sad and frustrating. And the reason she was asked about September is because the House is currently not scheduled to come back for votes until the middle of September. But Democratic leaders have told members the chamber could return before then if they can reach an agreement with the White House for a stimulus package. They'll give them 24 hours notice to return back to Washington for a vote. By the way, it seems like many of you already took advantage of the SoFi Money promo. Links are in the description, where you get $50 when you sign up and deposit $500. Plus, you can refer all your friends and family and get up to $10,000 from referrals. The account has so many other benefits. I'm so happy a lot of you took advantage of that. Now let's see what Steven Mnuchin, the Secretary of Treasury, said about the current state of negotiations. He seems to be the face of this right now. He was in an interview on Fox Business the other day, and the reporter asked him, "The president did sign several executive orders to make sure the stimulus keeps on flowing for the American people, but can you tell us where the disagreement was with the Democrats and why a deal couldn't get done last week?" To which he responded saying, "Mark Meadows and I left them in the meeting on Friday, and it was clear to us that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer were just not willing to compromise. And as a result of that, we walked out, we called the president and said, 'Look, it's time for you to move forward with executive action. They're very important. It's not everything we can do with legislation,' but he guaranteed that there's unemployment benefits that would go to the states." Then Mnuchin continues to say, "You know my view on a negotiation. As you agree on things that you can agree on, pass legislation that's good for the American public, and then come back with us for another bill." And I think the Democrats are very focused on the politics. Perhaps they think that any deal is good for the president, and that's why they don't want to do it. But we agreed on money for schools, money for childcare, money for small businesses, second payment on the PPP for businesses that have been particularly hard hit, more money for vaccines, hospitals. We even agreed to state and local aid, just not the ridiculous $1 trillion that they wanted. So far, I agree with what Mnuchin said. If they agree on all these things, why not just pass it? And I would also add the second stimulus check, which he didn't specifically mention here in this interview, but it's something everyone agreed on. Why not just pass all these things now and help the American people? I don't get it. Then he goes on to say that the Democrats want to spend $2.5 trillion to $3 trillion, but our view is let's spend a little over $1 trillion on areas of the economy that are going to be very impactful now that we can agree on. And if we need to do more, we'll come back and do more and work together. But now is the time to have bipartisan support to help our kids to go to school safely, to help our small businesses, to help our hospitals, to help rental assistance, airports, broadband, and vaccines. These are all things that are critical to the American public, and as opposed to bickering about what is enough money, let's get money to work now. Then when asked if he believes a deal will be made, he said, "I can't speculate if the Democrats are willing to be reasonable. There's a compromise if the Democrats are focused on politics and don't want to do anything that's going to succeed for the president. There won't be a deal. Okay, guys, this doesn't sound too good. I really want to hear your thoughts about this, guys. Do you think it would be a good idea to pass a $1 trillion bill that would cover all the things they agree on, which probably will include a second stimulus check, then come back later to discuss more money for state and local government and for schools or whatever else that the Democrats want? Or should they just wait till they have one big bill and pass it all together? I lean more towards passing a bill now than discuss later. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, in regards to the executive order on unemployment benefits, Steven Mnuchin said that this money should start going out within 2 weeks. Many experts, though, are saying this is a very aggressive timeline and it may take several weeks to possibly months to implement this, since the qualifications are different and the source of money is different from last time, so states need to implement a new system to push out this money. Speaking of the source of this money, there's only $44 billion allocated for this, which is most likely going to last only 5 weeks, then run out of money. Also, many states are opting out of the $100 that they would be responsible for, so depending on which state you're in, you may only receive the additional federal money of $300, not the full $400. That's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos for you. And make sure to check the link in the description for SoFi Money account. If you open an account using the link below and deposit $500, you'll get a $50 bonus. Then you can refer your family and your friends and get $50 from every referral, up to $10,000 per year. So that's a good way to make a couple of $100 right there. The account has no fees, no minimum fees, no overdraft fees, and no ATM fees at over 55,000 ATMs around the world. It's a fantastic product. I got it last year and I absolutely love it. Also, don't forget to get your free stock from Robinhood and 2 free stocks from Webull, with one of them potentially worth up to $1,400 when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. Links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.